for nyina kwa basonko fambra showdown jumedi so Kumasi online TV and our face on the friends of Ken TV nefia da na ya sawa majimedan sama wudra echegu e wo me my Ghana and amede baba so mo se showdown jumedi dedi haya subscribe to the channel ma me na share video ma onu ebi ono so waso fam obi fofo na comment section ase no adwenche bia da wo bia na me share se odo adwenche be fa honom ede ama me ebre ko nanim no ATP baba betena se na fe sama hodo aba won krata ni no wato na bo apese ni nyina mu ede amayen about 3 pm so a communicators so be ba come insa e wo fidie mu hanum se na nsama hodura e koso e wo ye my Ghana no ya twetwe enkomo ede afa ho jumeko bi so wadaroma e na nde me di showdown jumedie no eso mo eye Danis garage wo mu kasa hoduro na bi e wo mu showroom a baby a wo bia no ope car papa atode a mesh ye papa se obeba be hu Danis garage na waba ababeje
Kumasi online
Kumasi asokwa womuni TI Amas na edi insheni 05506233 na enkomo twetwe ahodra ewo wonom no wo mu ene wo atwetwe enkomo saso na police ban force wo asomase achesende no me de showdown chumedie no eso mo mehwe ye papa se eyade a wo wakoso etutu Wontumi engina wo na so ye nkwade a bra na be hu eye police ban mpenifo na bra beje wo de any pharmaceutical shop na se chemist shop bia no okopie mu ewo honom nkwade a eyade a ubenya police ban ni bi atomo so mo pani dudu etu no mehwe so be akopie mu ewo imrom Kumase na onso akwaje wo de number no ene da kasafoni na senetin baby biara wo bia a ope police ban atono ko hu omo a wo mu ebenye be ede amount. Now what you one of the stories are actually ye papa Apostle Kantanka na nyame adoma next month na just wo free mu no 1 year pepepe na ebusuane just emma no adeche ni adesebia no na wo mo ede ensenfofro ba abonten fa na eye ho na eye ho hyehye ne ade nyina no adwasafo ede betu Ghana fo nyina nim se nyame adoma nnura enne nka wo hwe akata de papa echi kra na bra papa ni so be free mu no obeye we ede to honoma na we no na nipa waka ache Ghana fo nyina se owu a nipa no enhwe na wonjire mu se ja enfama ne nuanom no wonhwe na onye na eye kama wonhwe na wontutu na chi kama se de be ye na chi ense ne so ayo no ane ba akofena ede kopie mu e wo court nim se ne nua ba adwasafo ya ade ache se waje ne papa ne mu na kata ne ni asenti no court no enfa injunction enfa nto eye no so nyame ya dom e ma akofena etumi edinkuni me san se papa ne be free mu no oye we ede to hono Nenso adwasafo ne nuanom nkai ne de despite nsama hodra court ne kan ye nyina no adwasafo ebu na shugu so go to a point a wakachi ebusuane se woje 3.7 billion, that is 37 billion Ghana cedis and san wo beja ne papa mu no e de amebusuana weje mu e de amana ne yenim senka court injunction edasho no anke ye yo no entumi emma so ene fiada me no mo kase day 2 of papa ne ye yo no e ya de a ekoso na ensama hodura na enra da na eboboba ene se ya adwasafo be ye den na nsa akemu ne san se ya de a court di injunction na to so se ma ne nye ye di enye ye di a ekwan me na wo kofa so a wo kwa kofa emu no e de akokopie mu e wogomwa mpota beberefo ka se bi se sa wo ye fasa obi nso e ye hurry up na sabre ya me ne mo ka se enra da na kwaten e ya de a se wo kwa kopie mu e wo transition aye bebi a se Apostle Kantanka yedi ni mu no ekoto ye na ebre je se ayi na kwate kase eno oba be kire se yade na kasa hodo na na echegu wo be de car ebesi transition honoma no mu hwenim se sa car no de be export papa ni mu no de akwakopie mu ewogomu mpota wo mu hwenim a just transition for release body no amfa ma adwasafo ama na amfa kwankopie mu mpota but then again so ne nanam social media no so ne ade a na ye hu a lot of videos a adwasafo ne nuanom nkae aka no wo mu pay wo mu last respect ede ama wo mu papa. Now the biggest question question amafu ebisa ne say na kwatinya okopie mo transition Ghana for say yade say apostle kantanka ne mu no wo mentumi amfa free transition dia and the wan na da kane mu wan body na esi gomu ampota ho wan na adwasafo ne abusua ne nyina no wo musu no wan na adwasafo ne abusua nyina no wo mukoto na wo mu pay wo mu last respect question we there it is question for the gods but ye be rere mu na ye koyenim na I know say yade amobeti we nyina na say yenkwe na yentie na kwate ne nsama hodro wo de atudwa enra debre okopie mo transitioner wo so ogina honoma to the stand say when who say ka ebesi honom say ba be first of kantanka ne mu no aba be fa ne nsem ne nyina ne yentie famra sisia
bibisa no say onwan kasa no wo de nani ahuamu na na
Kumasi online
but atesem a what if ebusuafo no wo say emunu de e wo ho a nyame adom a enwumrei omo be kra no sabre wusu wo transition home ana wama ya te ase say eye honorable Sarah Joseph ba ho say oba be fa emunu efri ho na aposifo no amma ne kwan ama na mfa emunu emfri ho because injunction edaso and you know as we speak you know and someone man for can say Sarah Joseph ba wo ba ho no anko ba be fa enti wansan wanya akwan amfa mu no enti no oso okọ na wasaba sa pepe na mane bonete
sa pepe prof
na usha posi for dudu omo wo ho a omo dudu oba yesen na opeso ke bibi ansa
so ebem bedu ha no omo chirema na pane de na enya ni kakra connect kikiri wo omo so Agyapong timi do ha be around 9 to 10 etina chesenka oba no wa be enkanta ne fast na fi odi ade no enso afiri ha demo apolitifo no ayire bambo mu ye papa fanti bibi sa enso entimi ankoso na mititi mu no memfo ni de so kire say omo mu de according to the moment omo go say ni abe ma no enso de ko fo bi so akwetire jun baby
Didn't be my bank.
Hello. Test mic 1 2. Test your mic 1 and 2. Huh?
Pepe.
One also the meme be akojina baby.
Yes, say Bukran say, me abani na ho etimi fa kwa. Omo to be encounter no so ataja de na babak.
Really?
Sanity pro.
Wow. And my nurse say ode amane aboyen. Bia na question bi wo ho a membisa na wo hu bibia mentimi mbisa. Obetimi da tudwa na yamawo. Bye.
Pro, na hu bisa say appointee for sign na Michelle wala. Me family hu ye na me de mani kan kra me hu appointee for be biasa. Yes. But that's what grounds. Yes. I'm that's in transition. Do inside and it so outside. And I said American, it means what Barbaria war and walk a cry. In the way to be anti anywhere inside. The procreation and cheerful clan or most or me allow ye means you inside.
Wow. Until that you bet me Sudia say. Emeritus Professor Dr. Apostle Kojo Safo. Ne munu de edaso wo transition home
departure wine emoni de o she de wa spirit ni mu nsem no akoye na
online
ana o ma no mu di nkomo e wa around ma mi bi kura wo e ho pe transition side o pe ono so ton ade no se on fa ni bi ku twa wi se wi ewu se ka bi atu abodi dem nemo mo be no mo pake o outside the crans no man nanti e right inside it can be inside the na ka bi anso e wura entry outside so nyede enko inside.
All right, ajiro menu andi e beda wase nyame nka ho no mfa bedu asomdwe na momu ba
okay bro
uba akuntabu
Absianti nana kwaten ena yetie nensem nyina no aba enrada ebra wokopie mu ewo transition baby ana eye nyamedifo kantanka na woda no wache se ambulance ebepie mu honom se eba befa no ade a wo mu amfa wo mani ehu se ambulance no afa wo bia on sense before say yekotie no na mi bisa se wo mentumi ankofa mu na free transition dia ende na wan ena na adwo asafo mu esu no wan ena na adwo asafo mu wo mu epe wo mu last respect to na me hwehwe mu a ena me ko hu video bi a agentine ha Dr. Isaac Ofori ena ekasa wo che kwan aja se wo mu fa so a wo mu tebrim eye nyamedifo kantanka ne mu no e free transition ekopie mu ewogo mu ampota in fact me say se obi kaso ya fast e bi so kira se wo mu ye hurry up o mo so wo mu hono ma na wo mu intel na just wo mu nya information e free eye akofena side hono say eye ade a wo mu be try wo mu possible best wo mu be stop e adwasafo ene ebusuanka ya aka no from transporting the body of Apostle Kwejosafo Kantaka from eye transition all the way to go mu ampota inti abra wo mu nya intel na no wo mu so wo ye fast wo mu active very smart and then the ambulances nebusua be ye oha wo mu de bi gu no de bi afa no mu de afia ne de adaka so de be 50 into wadwen be ye say body we papa ne daka we mu ana wadwen be ye say bia papa no wa ha ana wadwen so be san so ye say bia na papa no gu so the transition but the end of the day no was faster wo mu ye no and wo mu tumi fa body ni free transition ekopie mu wo go mu empota chese wo mu ko se hono ma wo mu ko ye eye ni nyina no kama yentie Dr. Isaac Ofori sama hodo a wono so ede atu dwa no enfemra sisia
denya ntie kra se enura napa no kantanka hyen ya ye dikosi transition ho enkrofo bi ba ho ya nanka wo mo adwene ne se esaka ni mu na ka ede mu ni beto enti na ka ede tu mu nanka ne wamo atwa sheka no so agimu no afri driver for no mo so di mu no beduru impota o ma je afri wamo nsem enso so yehunu say later on pick up online mu na edi mu no ebe pie yiyo na say eno na me penti mu
also ohun yehu o aden na akeka kansem sa tabre na wo sugi na hina wo we ni nyina ma me kasem say
me too
ye de ne ekoso nyina ne pese enka bom ene odo ye di kura ye papa yi asundwe mu nanso na simpo bia na nipa bi abo enti na ehunu se de ye keka ni nyina no na enye saa na nipa bi pe ampa de wo kan yesi ye eye special ambulance na ya ma papa ananka ye de no ebetu na munim ye na mu betum na ye de no afa kwan mu kama nanka mansan nyina akora ahwe yanso sene wo kan yampa sene omonso waso eda fom no na ye mu bi nso waso eda fom pa enti ne na omo chichire ebopo no nyina na yenso yete enti sabe na yenso enim ne yesese yeye e de maye papa enti de ohu yete ye ni nyina no na bia de omsusu ye no na nyesa na yenso ye plan etie kora enti ye boy papa ho ban e de ne koy.
In fact, I honey dear, me bom abaso.
Le damase.
Me bom abaso.
Nyame na wedding kunim nyame na eye na die nyina. Sanse papa
Commencez online.
Ni otimi ye. Enti o ma esa nim die no, e ma yenso ye de ye e so no anga sem onyam.
Momo. Na
Ebusiafo na chese Dr. Isaac Ofori ena yetie nsem nyina so aba wono so eche kwan a wo mo fa so a ye Apostle Kwejo Kantanka ye fa nimu no free transition ekopie mu ewogo mu ampota na mo be ka ya mra bi etwem no ade chese ebusuafo no Kantanka ebusuakuo na akofena eka ho bi no da other side no wo mo be ye press conference bi an wo mu make allegations as allegations no na wo mo direct to adwasafu ni PA na adwasafu PA na ja wo be kire se yade akase nyamedifo efiri mu wono na just wo share se bi nsambone a ekoso ne ade nyina no wo di ene adwasafu PA kuro ya friend set or say kofikisi wo ba bonte aba be kire wono kwan a wono ankasa mu no wo fa so just wono ne be so o chese wono ne kofa mu no na ono mpo ne ebra no akofa kantanka mu no free transition no na onya we se eye kantanka mu na wo akofa o se se de wo msi for package no no wo ma fa nto adakem se de be ya obi abehu se anya hwe ne de nka ye kofa efu afiri mo kire ne ade a ye bi hono ma ebusu bi hono ma wo msiesie mu nyina wo mo kire hono nti ye ya no mo de na to adakem mu hono mo kire hono ma na baby a wo mu ye no wo mo de na kwa akopie mu ho but adwasafo PA de sama wo ka no wo se ye ade kantanka ne body no ebra wo kofa wo transition no kura no nya we say ye papa na gasa body na wo kwa akofo se de wo mo package ye na se de na wo konso no wo hwe ambulance sahodro na etwa ho ehia o hwe pickup sahodro na etwa ho ehia ni nyina so no na adaka dem na mpo no ebra wo di body ne kura kopie mu e wo gomua empotampo no na enipa hodro na wo ho no nyina so kura no na wo mo nya weda say ye sofu kantanka body no e no mo de aba bepie o se said you sifa act smart any said ya adwa safu so sifa yes smart no e ya de abua wo mo ente sa de agabusua anka yie no anka no ada e ye gobe yanko na yente adwa safu ni PA sama hodo de atodwa ni nyina no efemra sisia
ye roba obi ati dawo ka mono me na bi ti mo roba ni nyina e no do suma me kwan na me ko na me ni bia me ko ena me ko
dia wo kan wutimi kran yentimi nkyere baabi a no omo bat baabi a no omo no security wise no na adwoa enim se owa ha ba wo kra wo ko na enim se no na akoye ho adwuma
bibia me ko fa no kra omo ko fa mo no kra no omo po mu ni mpo se asibesi pro be ti ba be fa na ko wu mi ko du ho ase mi wu se apostle no ko fa no
aw
Kumasi online
tiasie
ye di efidie na mame ya sma o se kotaifa udu taifa wa phone call ya si popokwasi na ko kejebi na ko tankofo uti woni na ojina beebi ya se kwa ko mati kaje o friend ya se ba ga interview eti mi ni mi se ko fam ba fa apostle ko yosafo aba na islanka adwa se do ni do oyem oma me ye ndo ano mikisi we want to say no nyam se emamme ene bebusia na me dana si wa me ko fa papa kama me nam kwan so ameba me nemu ameba me aka se misia amanfo omukura pick up me ensa say na normal cars ye nam kwa me yeko me nemu boko no police bia di me police ndi meti Kautro di meti obi akono kwa obi kota kwa de mezo ko wi ba ina yeko ena yeko po adawruma mede akura ekodu fi boko emra mu peja de fi kan mo esi wakura po no mo peja kwa no mu nim se e ya adaka mu peja do abi esiri na me ka kire ru
ona de na e form ben na no mu hu sa ya adaka
the package look like say what got to put a down one near ma the package. Come.
Kwa omgradi omunim se e bia eye enkonya bi ni ade bi na muni besisi wo.
Kwame, won say enne ye roofina eye nadia tintin ni ade ti bia your pallet bi ni ade a ewuwo. So it's a complete pallet treated pallet in disguise.
Ow.
Enna casket near the sim well parcel. Oh, come on. Mini abano or shall I pay you jam? Just say what the someone who pay see from any can see them. What would you do? Or to say a money and sana. Like what I make us a big deal. Papa no or peacocks I will feel. Na medical do wana me pack no me ana me pack ye no mienu e be gina car na ti Kwame omu see continuous 5 minutes but people didn't look smart aka one of them omu should continue 5 minutes could you believe they didn't run them but ko smart they run them yes
eye enkofo na ofi onu
Peacock no.
Ah, Peacock no. Ara no suspect papa ba na.
Kumasi online.
Paki na me to Emma die no. Ah. Me sabe já cano. Omu suye. Continue 5 minutes.
Ankofo no omu suye no me enkofo be ya. Ah!
Me say Peacock.
Ayi akukọ na banko Peacocks.
Yeah.
Abawe sunsun o.
Omo fi o, omo kopa no.
Akwa na ese na obi hu se Peacocks a wo mo ba.
Kwame, enya se buketu awu. Na manfo an look smart. Eti blese pedan yo mu se edan won ne mania ni ade o se ho no whole complex.
Yes.
And I do my cat na de bi light bi jama fo ni se sa na mania bi no ye de. O mu peja
eba.
Efa me papa eni fi fo mboko ruemu. Na emra so ye se e before ya amamani amani no ansana amabo
Ebusianti adwo asafo ni PA ena wa church ensem ni mu nyina ma yetie no so no amukura no ebra na wakwa akwafa apostle kantanka ne body no na wonimpo se eye papa ne body ena wakwa akwafa na said adwo asafo so sifa yes matter wo mutumi fa body no all the way from Incramantema ekopie mu ewogomu empota ne de na ya de kama na adwo asafo so ahye ne monya mesan se wo susu da se papa ne ba beda ne benkum so a wono ye nobody ono ye pie keke ene betimi akwa papa ni mu no but ende me hu ebusua no that is akwafena side no so video bi a circulate a wo so sama wo mu kanyina se emre bi etwem na adwo asafo ta aka se ne papa de wa hwe ye ya abodiaba ene ode beto eye adaka no munti no video sa etwegu a wo mu che se papa ne body no ya forget na ye abodiaba ane dollar ne no ene adwo asafo ede ato eye adaka ni mu amagana fo nyina ehu a wo ma dwen eya wo mo se eya papa ni mu no ena wode aba no ye fo adwasafo ni ebusua no ho sensem ni fesi ha ne yentin ransam ni mu ye kodi amahra ma momfa musa dankwa ni post fofra wa ye no efa to kasafoni ne so fa ma me neja men kasa emfa ho ye nyina ye nim se NPP amanyoko no wo stronghold adane de ye ka nyina no eya Ashanti region wo bia ye wo si NPP for de se wo betumi awi ni 2028 election dia sasante fo kwa bonten do ekwo bodom pimbebre na wo police station ekwo decide se wom de kokromotin beto oba de ama NPP nkwa dia 2028 ebetumi aye possible yenim se sisi ano a new political party enchekra ebe ma sisi ano wo mo friend movement de baba ni movement yes sisi amponi the best movement ane ade echa sa ba nipa pempem na no ada say ya wo mo be pie mu asante mantem hanum se no mo so mo bie wo mo party officer no ebusua na eche political party bia wa ba be mu show many years wo mo dom in fact the base for there wo me pie mu asante mantem wo mo benya dom ankasa ena na nipa bebre na so kire wo mo sem se NPP ni NDC de ade a wo ma bre sanse wo hwa sa party mienu we ya bibi papa bia no ho no betumi afiri ma ba 37 to 38 good years a wo mo so wo me de aba wo mo kokromotine to aba ma NPP ni NDC no ade chi ni ade se bia no bebi a wo mo tim no ho no ma en wo mo tim a wo mo nya bebi afemfiri mu na ba ne say ye conduct post nso a nipa ba kwa most times enye de bia de most times aya na ni post no aya na etom ye papa eye musa dankwa na nda no musa dankwa post a wodi aba na no nie say Ashanti register NPP's biggest headache for 2028 as it falls below 60%. If Canadian Japan jumps into the race in the region with the base movement, he will be more dangerous than Alan Chermanten in the region. Now just a global info analytics a wo penny musa dankwa post a wo ye no and watch say anka kane no na eyade just say NPP amanyoko no in Ashanti region na wo mu ekita numbers ni ye papa no mu kita doma no nim say 2028 the ade na be fa de na be peki ankasa e de ama NPP but right from the day at the base movement e ba ye no e ya de acha say Ashanti region hanu say na ye NPP amanyoko no stronghold a drop it aba be pm was 60% na say ye ra Kennedy akompre ko hine Japan decide aha na asam ne wono say akompre ko hine Japan e decide so obeba be lead the base movement Ashanti region na ye NPP amanyoko no stronghold no ade ne emfa ma NPP amanyoko no eno ti na de bia no aya ne ye ka se e ma yewra Kennedy akompre ko hin Japan na adwenye ne se Ghana hanum se ne de obi be so so e be kwa wie che no mo nto aba mfa man wo hwe posa musa dan kwa nkasa ya wo che ne se mu se Kennedy akompre ko hin Japan is more dangerous than Alan Kojo Shermanton ade ba ko ne se Alan say na oni any movement bia na eta na chi Alan de ba wo ba na we free NPP mu ano say I am coming as an independent candidate na nipa bebre na nim ne dia but na oni movement a eta na chi but when it comes to Yera Kennedy akompre ko in Japan the money dia ne different say akompre ko in Japan in decided so about as an independent candidate eye Ghana fombo ma wo mo dono Ghana fombo ma wo mo tenase Ghana fombo ma wo mo believe in his ideologies no wo mo na wo mo che say wo mo besre Yera Kennedy akompre ko in Japan say ombra wo mo dudu oni ombe lead wo mo na 2028 Wontumi embedi nkunim efama na sadia ya na NPP for wo mo asantemantem ha Wam kana brebian say NPP de asante for de ombeto obade de NPP asante for asunu kura begina ho ejamo begina ho krama begina ho NPP for wam wasante mantem ha de there is no way a wam de kokromoti no ebekwa akoto oba e de amobi foforo eno na ne Musa dan kwa posa wo ye no wodi aba wo che say even though say aha NPP for stronghold Ashanti region NPP stronghold nenso 2028 say Yera Kennedy akompre ko in Japan belidi the base e wa santemante manu say dia e be ha adwen te ene no say NPP amayoko no adwuma bi ya wo mumia wo mani na wo mu enye adwuma ni ye san say Musa dan kwa post de e to de bia na afem e to de bi so a na ato afom but the worker wo mbe ye wa santemante manu e wo say ka bibi e de che NPP meto asem ne so e de amamode a Dr. China ye Dr. Charles Dramina e na edi nkomoyi according to ono wo say enkrofo ade che ni ade sebia no wo mani abre no wo mu tutu bi e de mane eye jajaja so ogina wo tena semu e de ma chema Wontumi o convicted ne so won kwatwe mu 20 years no o se won na da bia wo mo kasa diti asa judge no obesere wo mu ye papa se wo mu tiatia break kakra e sam se anya hwe no e ya de a wo mu hwe ni masan ko mbekọ appeal court e de ama chema Wontumi na sa 20 years a ye de asan ni kom no se en de be free ho no mo se fie ne so beti o se den de besuo etumi akọ sa ba se de bia no mo hu ni se e ya politically arrest and ye de arrest chema Wontumi na you say people na so mo betena social media no so muko radio stations ni TV station na afi musa ko twabo eye judgefo e ko twabo NDC amanyoko ko twabo de ma empenifo a mo fa hye mo tem se appeal court ono no still na a judgefo na betena sem no so and still NDC amanyoko no ena san so wa ba mu nti mo ade che ni ade se bia ena NDC for ena chema Wontumi so nkotwe mu 20 years na de enye ena chema Wontumi aye say ena judge ni na aye say no oso osremo mo nyina mo ntiatia break no kan ni sem ye ya ena osi NPP amanyoko ndi ade ba ko ne say wo mo nya basabasa wo mo jemredi. They believe so much in the rules of this country. They believe so much in the law. Womu your mind Ghana mra ni the 1992 constitution no. Eyade womu jidi inti mu ade cheni ade sebia no na mu di atem na mu yese yina no mu nyai e na afesho. Ono ni de onim se yachiwe na e koso NPP amanyoko ni mu no. Eyade a nkabom e na ede eba yenkwe na yenkotie Dr. Charles Dramina dodo na friend Dr. China nesem ni nyina no efemra sisia
or the right of appeal. I will encourage him and his family. Say we should take the full advantage of that. Near appeal and also ntimasa fa kasafidie isu asre party
Kumasi online
nam situation abanintine bi mototo ayampia e de ama judge for ne court for no asem no enkro no court a na ebebo no sise ye hyase to ebo ekọ court park yi so na bo ekọ brobro judges ya ombetena appeal isu a na ye koyanim a na ye bae nya edu no I say coin ne besipa abai benyasefo mu say ya nya careful na ye ma emotions ne get out of hand na ye antagonize the very system be make sure say when be a course in the current trial no omo beja kwan correct na ya score on goal Enti mesre party ma mutie me. Edu stage bi a ese wo hwe ho so pa na wa anka sentia obi. Se nyoma ni bi wa eye clear. But enya sie wie.
Really ne ba net will saying. And again, who say am I some kakra woman?
You see onua be unfortunately asem ni see I was outside jurisdiction.
Okay.
Anopeya na me bedu ye. Enti nya time and go into the detail, but the commentary I personally haven't read it yet. But the commentary I have listened to on radio, no, any proceedings in our bits and pieces. I mean, call because obie time and natural ne course in court in any adin. Ebi wo ha me online. Eko tie bi ehun ni eko. O kan nyina si a utunu se enyo bi wo na nkani se sie. Enu nti na the right of appeal e wo honom. Enu nti na mesi ehun hia se eni se ye dane ye ho a judge for on the street na ye toma ne judge for ye de mra na hye o nsem efi se eye risky business mesa sronko e de ma judge se wo Ghana ye legal system no ye wo gidie mapawom ye gitum se appeals ya ye koi no kra ne bedadi ye nya tutra for NPP ye nya violent political party ye party a jimradie ne atimrase. We will follow the due process. Na party masum boy en chidom. Send beya sa process ye be wie mapa. Na kobane se atoto ayampia ne ayidia ebe touch makakra.
Right, Uba say General Secretary Nyame ya dumo September na bato no ebe koso. We mahu enka NPP chitafo because TikToker ni achino, your Facebook ni achino, communicator ni achino, we ni achino emfa hu nche party fo mu.
On the contrary, rather than a binding together. At your dosronko and eba. And mama sema dada mi bohun de rono eba fapim. Enya fapim papa. Chese me se mama yen kai kane dono anye woma NPP no. Kane dono yen sanko fa kane dono mra. Nya esisi nyina no. You see akoye te say obi pe obone na wie peyo. Obi pe so de asem to so na asem no akoma o nipa bi adadi. Nya ACCC e kan bom as a party e ma yehu se enkabom sronko ehia going into 2028 e ma yehu se our best chance at turning around the Ghanaian economy, making Ghana a country that is great and prosperous. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia e ma yenya odo sronko se nya wadampo no nya ordinary ni oda dem no opepoma sori gina so se debi emre we yemra e wo se mekeka mo NPP amanyo komu emre we yemra e wo se me ye matumi bia e de bo Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia chidom sanye be ya come 2028 oba within no be the next president of the Republic of Ghana. Nya AC no, that is how I see it, and that is how a lot of well-meaning party people see it. E ya dia e binding together enunti ya kano muma ye nyina yen kai kane do no. Let's rebuild to restore the love. Senya beya ye benya hoden shronko e dia bo Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia chidom amana babe next president of the Republic of Ghana. Show unia. Dr. Bawumia nkunim dia oba bedino. It doesn't depend on NDC failures. It doesn't depend on achichi any jelly any ekosui. It depends solely on MPP's ability to mobilize its members, MPP's ability to empower its base, MPP's ability to get united. If we say yeah united, even before the first ballot is cast, you were about 40-something% dada. Now to me, actually floating voters abedi ama yenya 50% plus one. Ama His Excellency Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ababe the next president of the Republic of Ghana.
Right, we about to one joining na Dr. Charles Jamina, Dr. Chana, and yenene din come few national issues. Na fe yaba ne bed na so international.
Ebusia Dr. China ena yetie ne nsem nyina no e de aba wo hwe ne kasa ye de wo se won na abre ne abre bia no e ya na wo mu eni abre a chese wo mu toto ayampia e de ma judge for no nyina no wo mu entieti break na sa ne ma ne de enya de a ebebu akra ebusia meto asem ne so e de ama mo de amre bi etwemu ena akopie mu efigyan sekyera na nya asem ketwa eye brantie bia ye frenu kweku ofosu sa brantie yi ena during NPP amanyoko no constituency election no efigyan sekyera wono ena wini ya obeye chairman edman the new patriotic party ewe efigyan sekyera na hono mu na ejaka abrantie kwefa ne say abrantie ya journalist ya ye de ade abo ni tirima ye pra ni mire ye fini de mesra mo kaya na ma kai me kakra ha sa abrantie hono na ye pra no na no ena nsama hodro agese ebobo ba ene se ya de agese se de abrantie ne be ye ne press conference ni ade eba bonte be ye dede be kasa ye se o wono ne de aba ne ye nkotu ni biom na obi entumi nkyira wo mo de wo mo yen ene de ya me ne mo kase abrantie no aba bonte a waba aba be pacho webusua enya sam keto agese ne pacho aba be pacho nyina no wo so wo sremperifo ye papa se de embre bi etwem no wo sifa ba bonte be ye press conference ebeka se wono ne de enya de wo mbe ko beka kwakoto ba bia biom na ba no wo matu awie wono na wadi nkunim obi entumi nya ne hwe no ensama wo kan ye nyina no wo chia san wo sremperifo agasa emperifo emfancha no ka de chefifa ena na me hwe se mebo ne diane honom ena wo ka de chefifa efri na nsama agasa abrantie eke nyina no mimi huni se emre bia na etwem na chema wontumi egusho ya Ashanti regional chairman no na chema wontumi ye ni abra se weyi ebra eba bonte kura se eyade a wo mo ebe enkoto aba ne bioma chema wontumi be kasa ye no na wono so ejiremu sa ne ye enkoto aba ne bioma ye enkoto aba ne bio but right from the moment ya ma chema wontumi kwotwere mu e won sa wom 20 years na de abrantie de ne nase America aba bonte aba be pamperifo nyina chew se wom se afigya sekere abatu ekwo no wo mu etwem a eyade a wono so wa accept the ye papa se wom be so wom sa so ebe ye re-election a why ready say obeba be ye re-election yenkwe na yenkwetie kweku ofosu esema hodro a wode tu dwa no enfamra sia
party leadership ehun say election ye wie ye ni election bia ko biem until the next 4 years ye ni election bia ko until the next 4 years it is me that me team ano as chairman election bia nu a me say ebesen asi e was our constituency we mu biem a efa constituency executive.
A few moments later.
Thank you very much for honoring our invitation. We called you here this evening, not for nothing, but to render an unqualified apology to our party leadership for a press conference that we held not less than a week ago. We said some things that we, upon careful thought, we've taken it back and we are apologizing that whatever it is, we know our competent leaders will be able to resolve it and there will be peace and there will be harmony in our constituency. So this evening, all that we are seeking for is a forgiveness from our leaders. That is all we are seeking.
Okay. Were you coerced to say what you are saying right now, asking the apology, or just after a careful thought that you think it's necessary to apologize?
Well, we can't be coerced because obviously what we said, if you yourself analyze it, you realize that there were some statements that we made that were unpalatable. There were statements that came out as challenging the authority of our national leaders. That is why we are here apologizing. That we are all one big family, hoping and working towards 2028 election. And we know that with unity, with the support of our leaders, our delegates, our teaming supporters, we are going to win the next election. So here today, we are apologizing to our national leaders.
So currently, do we have Efija Kwabre, Efija Secretary East? Do we have executives, current executives?
What we have here right now is Efija Secretary East party people here apologizing for some statements that we made not less than a week ago.
Ensem no na yetie ni nyina no aba na wo hwa wase ya ne osisi ane de ensem bia wo mo kan ye bia no wo mo atwe wo ma no e dia wo ho no mo sire mpenifo akasa se mpenifo emfa nche wo mo said that time na chema Wontumi gang leader go bi besie gangeli a wo na edi mu ntintima wo na ni abere o che se e na wakoso wo mu inewie obi antumi mbe ye hwe na chema Wontumi kwotwe mu 20 years de san krofo na se atwa wo mo ho aba wo mani abere wo mo e pachew me to asem ne so edi amamode a eye Deputy Communication Officer Edema UP Ebo Backman and Eddie Komowe was the NPP Amanyo Kone ye kasa party bi nim said ye mafia nkrofo pa de ye NPP well we tina social media you show what's that TV show what's that radio show at discredit NPP pay Eddie Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia atempe ya forget his upper position bi o party ni mu atwabo na de na nya de befa was the NPP Amanyo Kone e won say wo constitution but so wo pese wo mafia wo pa de a wo do constitution no eto nchen na wo mai wo makuma mu nyina no ma mafia wo mafia wo wi a no ma ba begina honom say yenka ye humbom ebi no wo di yera kada di akompre ko hin Agyapong na obi a wagina kokoden di ama party ya e kwa wi eche no ma ase atwa wo mo ho aba wo so wo pre enkabom the same thing no ga chef rifa so ya di ade ahwehwe ni tiri mo na no kom ni ade nyina sisi a ne party ne na ma wo mo sa so e preach peace ebo Backman say wouldn't say wa criticize NPP pay wouldn't say where did the NPP attempt ya masa kona kope we bitira e ma wa adwen ya wo da say wo ba be position bi na sa position ne de enya de a ubenya wo so no watena party ni mu ache ene position men wo nya ye alankojo chairman te bra no ni kufu ba be pre obi oba flag bearer de ma NPP na wodi mu ntintima ba kwanya che se NPP for fa so mafia no na nya asem ketwa yenti Ebo Backman ne sama hodo ni nyina no enfamra sesia
is I am catching coffee. Some of the young men. Leave it to the coffee for soon cancer no ni or catechum lazan when you part of our join. When you so when you MPP and job for 100 them. Because MPP is part of my in general. Oh, over party constitution. Part of one constitution or Ghana ha only MPP. So one way they about the ones what the rule of laws in as a MPP so mafia wow party constitution to nchen o mafia we are no abaka cho for the sake of party unity nsi yen nyina yen bom na yen hwe ibi no was your kateche afife bro was a brain men won video the plaster from litinum no ontum nanto ekoso o hospital bed na aze share MPP no wo kateche video say yen sama ka fa ba omyanwu adwere am kofi wo dem samen wo wi afira MPP part 1 ije yen kombio 2, or your party say when you attack the party publicly, they will never forgive you. It's but say there okay so but okay MP na no man say quite on party. I mean minyama 2008 minyama 2004 2008 minyama share. It's why crofobia say you are gross say very careful. And mutu mbabu nufu mbabu na wabana was MPP no was a chino say nyuma bisa. I mean my youth organizer for MPP 8 good years I'm a youth organizer MPP we kept close constituency the party is in am so nyina me youth organizer ko me pay from nyongure pay bia wo party ma so you pay otase from President Kufuor na Akufo-Addo Makmenu Lord Kome John Buedu akamna usaji the man pay for na manyon group party no na ndem catch the MPP in the MPP in your party is echa butuma ko woni me abia bentia dem am brother akade yengu ni
Deputy Director of Communication Edema UP Ebo Backman and I yet yen sem nyina ba watch say and some would righteous amanfo keka ne ade MPP de mafia na de omo ya de e won be so omo ball gala e won to be do constitution no kura to nche na afi omo mafia wi a na wo kasa e de afa enkabom hu no eno ene yet yen nyina ba no meto asem na so de a galam say e ya de bi a chese e kunyampa e wo ya man Ghana mu and chema wontumi a wo kwatwiri mu 20 years ne ade no galam say won sesem ya ndc amanyo ko she Ghana fo nyina bo se nyame yadom no mo ba galam say won sesem ne ade nyina no wo mo ebebre na se a de bia no obeti MPP fo na we tu gala na we ye illegal mining na we ye illegal mining ne ade and the video be circulate in fact me bo eye Ghana soja fo abaso ma sa so bo ndc amanyo ko no so abaso ye papa say in as much as say ye nyam wo mu nyam meeting Ghanaians expectation said ye nka wo opposition no mo kasa ne ye hwe nim se nka sa abre mo ba ye anka illegal mining ni de tinton tan ye to atwa anya hwempo no they are putting measures wo mo ye niema pa ebetumi aboa ene de no eye ade agesa sojafo etu kwhye nkrofo bi a wo mo eye illegal mining ni agesa nkrofo nko wo mo pe kwan a wo mo be fa so adwane na wo mo pe kwan a wo mo be fa so adwane ena sojafo se hwe mo ni exercise ne agesa mo ni de ya fam wo man mu wo ni training na hodo a ye wo bi e no ma agesa obetumi afa yensem enya mrantia wo mani abra agesa wo mo gina nsuo mu se yensuo ese yensa se de asojafo no en wo mo edi ankasa mesho so be kam ho ne yakọ na yakọ akwhwa sa video ne show edi abasisi a
mane for machine no so office e jimi hey James aho ano oh no for then yes no higher pra say higher pra jeni bini all right
akwa na ho ana na ke fa ni film ne ko fa ba ko no ne ko o mu mu so why komanda e fa ni mna ne yenye pass
mo fa no yenko
MCNT River Pra and woman we ni say no River Pra and I just say ya no for de bia ya kasa yesu say yo ya say yo go ne de wom say wasase ase twede aponyankopon e de ya che yo de adom ye ne so no ye niema na ye niema pa ebeboa ye nyina no wom de wom so wom pa just wom de wom be futu yesu ni mu asa ye nsase agesa sojafo ekoto che wom so no de ko so ho nom no e ne ya hwe ni nyina bi aba no meto asam ne so e de amamode a enra da medi show dance we dey so mo me ka chem say NPP amanyoko no wo mo se nyame yadoma eye busumi a ye ba bewre mu that is August no wo mo e ba be ye Vigil night e dey amache ma Wontumi chema Wontumi ajesesisi an yeso onko na onko twi mu 20 years no wo mo kwa akohie mu Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ne party office honom e washkwa na ne wo mo kwa akogina wo akososo kendo ne ade ekodi mpa ye akono me mpa ye akosra mpa ye e dey amache ma Wontumi eno na ndezito aba be shom na zito si ye NPP panie to de bia ya no obi ka se chema Wontumi 20 years ayeso onko twum ne de aya political arrest no odwen wa wonti asesan se chema Wontumi bre obeyi gold ni ade na gu table so na NPP perifo hu inu o mantumi anka ho hwe na afa de wedi ne nsem ne yeso onko twum 20 years amuna mo begina ho abedi mpaye ababe no me mpaye ade ama obi ana yenti ezito ne nsem ne nyina mfemra sisiye.
Vigil night in solidarity with Chairman Wontumi. Friday, 14th August 2026, 6 p.m. Asqua DMB office.
Kumasi online.
Yahaya, Chairman Fred, Chairman Abdul Salam. We stand with Chairman Wontumi. Let's keep the faith, justice, fairness, freedom, political prisoner. A man of integrity does not bow to injustice. We any Ashanti regional chairman of Mujumedia or ABD.
So more ni wesem. Krama tafri wo mani ase.
Zito.
Wudun go na na kwa still am dey political prism. Ye wo say wo ka asem. Wugina platform so ka asem no akopa ni abechewo. Eno no de ho. Ba we de wonu ana brabom no wonu wakwa ba bi okoko ye adwuma ense so okko ye adwuma we ni political prisoner na ense ade ye ni political prisoners ye nti ebi oguso oye campaign na no se afi sabato no ye to aba na se wo ma hwe wo me ye wo ma dwe so mbe wiwe ma de besie de enya asem papa
yes asem bi kwa na no work
eno no de ni ye hu we de ye adwuma wakwa ye agi sika to the bottom.
Okay.
Obu chama for nyina wo mani wiase. Uzma ka cho se Ghana for nyina fa na NPP nyina fa. NPP for no de dodo na wo mu de chairman Wontumi aye no mu boni o. Wo mo de. Ba Victor Solomon ne eyinom no na
Kumasi online.
For no I do am ko court ko do admin de ko court pay.
Okay.
Omo de na ye pa.
And it's a political prisoner there appeal intimi solve.
Wo mo ansama. Wo mo toje wo mo.
We a political prisoner. Nelson Mandela no fighting for South Africa freedom. Ni watching no. Okay. India. If for political prisoner. And the Quran come the NPP constitution ni babe kind baby actually. So ya mpaso wakonji bank sika ko di dream ni sa nyama na ontimi nya. So mbe foro constitution na yi dukura ontimi me ye panyin.
Oh sir.
Da ebe shi ameka ya actually. Enema wo ya ontimi me di position mu ba ko no. Uko di dream bi no sa. We say ye dream. Akwaje bank be say we dua. Enye dream. Address wo man so mbebu wo mani agusu so mbe constitution di wo mon kai. Ese so man be party chairman bia. Tembia ye be yinu bia. Onko pen be bi ntia.
So mo say Vigil 9 no. Question no lawyer bi kasa wo say we give to worry now we do ni bibia. So say didi.
Oduane a wo.
Say ube discani bia o say ye ho ne di. Na one way ya betua ma lawyers na wo ko ekwan ko twa wan yi.
Say don't tell me bisa wo say. Say lawyer ni ba asem ho na abedi bem dia. Lawyer fo mi enu hia ka wo sa asem no pai.
Okay.
Kumasi online.
You know say who feel sad the why you next can be ho na ade beko. Na bia ka benya 22 years bi ne yete be 3 bi free so be ba 19 kura. Na nka why enu bi na mo ye ya me ka cho set say ye be wa akura pane. No se min kon museum ra. Na ye ja no no akon museum no so akon museum so anu asan aba. O se mo ma men kodwo so no akon so no aba. Afi u sa peja o se mata de so no mam kowro no akwa so ya o se mewie buru ye de nyina be man se pane ne ye be wo. Nti se wo mo no fifa lawyer no ne ade a me ya me nte wo ma se. Do o mindra no mai bi o betu atwitwa adwo ma bi a sentence no ne be ba fo. Na say kura say because of lawyer dinti ye ja.
I think say most of them no say no mo try say and then yen delay process no nanka 4 years
about to say
because you be filing no case you be filing win na
so the woman be fine.
Zito ena yeti ne nsem nyina no aba na chese Vigil night a wo mo be ye ede ama chairman Wontumi ena face no Apostles Court won sensem a wo mo hwese chairman Wontumi 20 years no wo mo betumi aye bibi ede afa ho no de ne submission ade nyina no atudwa ede ama yi sabre ya me mo ka say lawyer William Kusi o jubilate anenya asem ketwa na jubilation ne nyina no eye 3 days today na me be ka chem say sisi ane de eye ade a chese delegate system no ya council no ye twem tinton tan yes ya nya de a chese political party mienu nyina NPP ana say NDC bia wo mo be ye wo mo delegate system wo mo amafo akwanya mo mo ko ekoto aba ekogigi sika akogigi TV bi kogigi kosua ne ade nyina no wo mo say nya de e besi biom no eno na lawyer William Kusi ede na no atwom bi no o kire say wo bia wo ye Ghana ni bia chese wo do wo man Ghana da na kuma so ye bia no e wo so jubilate e say delegate system de ya de aba be hadwin ye papa e wo ye man mu obi kwaji wenu akwaji sika no akwaji wenu akwaji ko wie che no akwato baba saa e de ama candidate bi a wono no want to be meye bibi papa bia enfem boy ye man Ghana na enchehwemu so asafata de in fact lawyer William Kusi wo de bi ama Ghana fan yasam keto amehwe so be kam ho no yakọ na yakọ akotie ne nsem nyina no e de abasisia
that's the media omo do democracy wa Ghana nyina okay
okay.
The Supreme Court, I can't say maybe your own constitutional.
Okay.
The say a new constitution boy Buddha.
Okay.
And in the first we didn't was a yakura.
Okay.
The Yabuya Nikusuna, Akoswa, Bedusabent, and now Manaquas say, Ubaka say what you delegate from them Kotwaba. Now here ruling no more parties, no 1 year to amend the various constitution.
Yeah.
After Debako, I also addressing within the 1 year. Say like MPP, must this one better about you. They use the constitutional method.
Okay.
Or they should act constitutionally.
Okay.
Immediately say once a Supreme Court say unconstitutional there's no way anybody can apply an unconstitutional law and that will stand.
Okay.
In terms of time. The parties ought to go to the drawing tables as soon as possible.
Okay.
And amend their constitution. What I want to have is say, do it matter over to another. Now, about to ask me there. Also, we call meeting. Almost a conference.
Okay.
No more amending of constitutions so that all those things could reflect. Because once it's unconstitutional, it's always unconstitutional.
Yeah.
And Chechnya, same people before regional elections. Now, so goes to delegate. They are acting unconstitutional. Everybody can go to court to prevent them.
Okay.
Because the Supreme Court has said it's unconstitutional.
But the court is 1 year or for any amendment. And the NPP delegates for the make the MPs. So I don't know how much the old album now to and now they have to amend it normally not new
album is an illegality.
Okay.
What does it?
Okay.
And it is almost about to before the 1 year they also go change your constitution and say Obian train 1 year from today to the end of the 1 year no, everybody should amend his constitution.
Okay.
In line with what the Supreme Court has said.
Okay.
And in that because I'm controlled by make me a court seven
Kumasi online.
Unconstitutional.
Yeah.
And the party is based on law.
Okay.
And to say I didn't want to say lawful. We can't allow it to go on. That's how everybody elected will be an illegality.
Okay.
And my suggestion to NPP before say they have to postpone their program and amend their constitution.
Okay.
To enable them to do what is constitutional.
Okay. Okay.
Especially those who have decided to put the party to their pocket.
Yeah.
Manipulate the system, pay money to delegates in order to win. And now almost sad day.
Okay.
So they will try to overlook it, but yes, we are telling.
Council, Supreme Court, can't say, we bet my castle, Mentias, may call for review.
Our need by all means.
Okay.
There's an opportunity for the review. Nana Mene can say Supreme Court in this October.
Okay.
And to call for review, and it's an automatic injunction.
Okay.
On the parties from conducting elections.
Okay. And review, a bit dependent on make us say the outcome of a judge and panel. By 5-2 no. So okoko anam so the 2 never become me boy. The 2 no kwa become the one. So that was 4.
And you know your lawyer ni na call for review. You look at all those things.
Okay.
Unless say what discover
Kumasi online.
Supreme Court first panel no fatal.
Okay.
Against natural justice and those kind of stuff. No. And yes, I'm a lawyer magazine and go 5-2 the 82 becana 2 no kwa tomorrow. And 5-4.
Sure.
And you know who you will not win.
Okay.
But what discover people are so crucial that they can still proceed and go and convince some of the fights.
Okay.
To rule in their favor.
Okay. Good. Lawyer, I don't know your legal knowledge on this. After the young founder as MPP, as a political party, MPP, is this news a good news? And also,
oh, so unim the akoso.
Yeah.
Lately.
Yeah.
When the whole country said we wanted somebody.
Yeah.
They managed to get people to vote for the person they don't want. They went to election and lost miserably.
Yeah.
Yes, the feeling was that. So be depending on popular.
Sure.
Popular. The best to go power near.
Sure.
I was saying, no. And you share police station elections here. What happened? What happened in the police station elections is that they make sure they maintain all the old delegates.
Yeah.
We see in the past, no. And I say, who's the open chair it be you free.
Yeah.
I've reduced several complaints.
Online.
The year cases were caught. That's what they account.
Okay.
Yeah, they are protesting.
Yeah.
Because of the nature of the delegate system, no. Urgent to fight it. So when unfortunately, those who were fighting within the party didn't succeed, but the ultimate law of the land, the Supreme Court has spoken.
Yeah.
And it has resolved all those difficulties.
Lawyer William Kusi and Ayetian and Seminano Ediaba what they a year Supreme Court judgments are what they buy a far delegate system. Ekoswa my moi the Chenia di Sebiano political party be kwakotwaba na wamatam TV no matam sika no mache chair no ma dia ma delegates womonje enfrankotwaba ni ade nyina no wode mo nchehwemu nyina no asom ye na ache se NPP amanyokuo no nka beboa pa de anka wo mo constituent constituency election ko ma to awie zisi ane de wo mo aba bedu region anka wo mo put no hold kakra ba ye nyina ye ni NPP. There is no way our mama to Ankaya Karo will ever put in hold. But at least, according to Leia William Kusi, or see who you be our my Ghana that will come as we papa padia. At this time, I was a jubilate son say, they are not yet social say be through Honomo, and to me through Honum Sanka side judgment where bad da. I am sure Sanka Sabre, Kennedy, a compare in Japan, and a flag bearer, Edema, the new patriotic party. Sabre, I'm going say, and some who drab on Krata, and Hana 80 Piazanasia. What didn't you about some you will be a Daroma, and I'm the show that you made a so much. My Micha Musima, and Jabba from Kraton Femra Sia.
Wow, what a nice cars. So peka eye niti pa afeni eye free so ede abadia. Contact Dennis Garage. Hona benya ka tiapo a eye niti pa ato. Ka efeye eye latest models cars aba. So pe eye Honda CR-V and I said Toyota Tacoma, Toyota Land Cruiser, eye Sparks enkitin ya eye huba ube ninjina ubenya bi ewo Dennis Garage. Si say need to be cry ede aba eye Honda CR-V eye hybrid engine capacity no 1.5 entry fuel ubehu Dennis Garage ewo TI Ahmadiyya opposite one ma frewa homa true for is 0550 623377 eho ana Dennis Garage ewo.
Contact Dennis Garage Kabia Upebian Womu Benye B Ediama South na police ban for so as Sabasi and then made sure that media no so more pacho waposhu to no measure so be any pharmaceutical shop and as a chemist shop bia na wako akwa kwaje wodi ne bo so de enye de nkra na say wada ni mu onwu a wo ahyase eba nti no pa bi edisi eye wunku nani ma na joba beda na weti bi edi asrasra wuti bi srasra ya ubetumi adahate ya wo bia tete wo me ba chomo so mo panu dudu etu no kopie mo mi si herbal center mrom kumase kona kwaje odi 0244582993 weti bia friend penny for wo mo ebejo so ATP bibia boko
yesu adom na nso e
oba dia daroma me nso me hoye ankasa nense me na aba won krata ni
okay ne boja ye die ma me fa delegates en fan shen krata ni nyina se na ye ma me said nam ni phone eda se ye nyina ebe kaya eye 2013 ebesi 2017 na ye mascol penny ana wodan no na abres NPP amanuko ne bebe no won se sika bia fefa ne sase a okopie mu e wo high court my high court she ne se ja won kokko twire eye aban kokko mu 10 years ya ne nke ye hwe nim sanke ye ma me kwakwa twire aban kokko but o free o my ga na mu ase kopie mu e wo bi man so eye nansia na obepie mu e wo my ga na mu ase na NPP amanuko ne kra bi ka se da bia se ye ma me obepie mu my ga na mu ase no ye hweda ehu no se wa bahara se wo man ne ma me fa the chronicle diligence wonom na krata yi ebo ho amane wo ha se NPP amaniko no ebu afuye papa sanso na ye NDC amaniko ni domani agi ankasa enye fedi agra peace court o so mo ko ye ma me said na wo mo afri ni se ye ma me ko hu so te sa brobe ko ne ko didi efama ye ko shinkwan dan kasa efama ye diligence so etwa ho foni kama so ediaba sanso na obepie mo so wasia se so a na se ye mia me MP ya prachum eya santemampo MP ni foni na dahe na wo kire buka se eye voter eye aluminium limited company na ebeto abefontin tan videos na se ebeto odwa se ye ma pani JDM ne ND samanuko pe so moton edema ye Ibrahim Mahama no na omo boy ye ma pani kokopa se ye ma pani se no kura pa dia eni manimu ya twesensan enye se kroma se ye nyina bedane ebutu ewo kroma se ne kraten so abo ho amane eso e wo hase e wonya bia na ja wakenka ne nyina bi kama so e de amaye sanso na obepie mo so e wo nche mu ase nrada e na ya apostle kwajo safo kantanka ne yiyo no e ko so e wo ye central region ne so no de ne kaye to asa na second day no e ko so e wo ye enkramante man e diligence so e abo ho amane eso wo hase e wonya bia na ja wato bo ase no wakenka ne nyina bi kama so e de amaye mama for the chronicle e fa ento so eno sube pie mokrata ni ma nesa attorney general na ka say eno se eno ada se abra woti se said nam ye ja ni se won ko no kwhwe nkwan de ni 10 years ni na ye twam tin tonta no so da bi ono wonte ase how come e ba ni say ena jeje for mutimi tira ye ma me said nam asem ka kire say ye ma me woni o se wonye bo ni sika bia be fa na se 10 years no one free sa so no de won tia sent no was also ko appeal court or ko supreme court am masa so atena sa asem ubie ma ene kratai esan so ebo ho mane eso wa ha adwasafo ye papa kantanka wo mo de tabo e de to so na so enra no eyiyo no ekwo so e wo ye central regional ene so so be pie mo ye nkramante ma se ekwo so gidigidia enye fedi agro eye volatile aluminium limited company na ye twanitia e ka na ye vaco no ene kratai ebo ho mane land minister nega say ene wo kire mu ka say de ne nam from amafo bebre nega say ena ye ton de ma Ibrahim Mahama ne fine ko so say nye no kro de brada sa eye vaco na nya de ye to na emom no omo hie sika putuo bia ese emu odupa ye $700 million a wo mo ebese obode hye wo mo dwumadi a mo di no ho no masense nya de a emo ba be ton ye company ni de ma ye Ibrahim Mahama ne nam social media ma eye minority ne se wo mo bu afu chinchire nche se ye pato mo be bro mo ntino se nye de nya no kro de bia de ne chronicle e ka wasem so e wo hase a wo na bia na eja wakenka ne nyina bi kama so e de amaye ma me for the Ghanaian Times so e fanto so eno so be pie mo krata ne mo krata fa etoso eyemiensa na se ma Mr. Denam na ne ho nsensama enam so ama attorney general se wo sanso kwa kopie mo supreme court ne ma asem no ya sanso atena so biem no ene kratai e kan wasem so ha na ebeto dwasanka ye ba no man ga na mu wose ya se wo kopie se nka obeyo mampani wo kroma se wo be sa wo ka wo ye MP anka ye fan free ye 4 years ne fan ko ye 5 years na ne government no agye atuma wo ye MP na se wo stand for MP ko ade wo betimi ye standing the 5 years presidential ne so ye 5 years na at the age no a betimi aye MP na say wo betimi aye o mampani wo kroma say na hyase e the free 35 years e dey kwa ne krata the Ghanaian Time so e bo ho abane enso wo ha say so e na ye land minister ne nsema wo ka say vaco no enya da ye ton the brother no krata the Ghanaian Time so e bo ho abane enso wo ha say a wonya bia na eja wakenkan so e di amaye mama for daily graphic e fa ento so eno so be pie krata ni manesa sem dada nana meka no e wa Ghanaian Times no so masanso etwa hofoni kama attorney general ni foni eda krata ya ni na na krata e bo ho manesa ye si ana ban no agye atum e wo man Ghana mo say se wo be yo mampani a onko 4 terms ni biem wo be ko 5 sanso na wo ye MP so a e wo ko 4 terms ni bie 5 na na obekwa the age ne so e sha say free 35 years a e na krata e kan wasem so ha ye ma me said na e nam so ama attorney general said e be won ti ase agye for motena na asem no say kamia gwa so mo mane ma bi achia enti wasanso tebra asem ne sanso da kopie mo supreme court no ene kratai asanso atwa hofo ni kama so e de aba vaco ne yese ye nton ye tie ma ye nyina ye nya ye ho enti ase ene kratai daily graphic nso esanso elpo ho amane enso wo kratai ni ma wonya bia na agya wakenka ne nyina bi kama so e de amaye made the national voice at the air to so and so be PM or crat anymore. Nessa Boache Jaconi phony eda say and I crat say elbow woman Nessa NPP Manukuno Eddie Manimo ye player ye po be obet my boy party na my party na tima fun into my perfect for Yakupon boy 2020 and kunim dia bankwadia eye Boache Jaco Kahubi wo bet my boy ye papa ama ye NPP Manukuno etimedi kunima and a crat eka wasamon so ha Sasu na JFK esuni phony eda crat na kratai ebo ho amane se enra de se asama monti no kroma so monti bi da eye ma me said da ma se judges for na se temofo so montra na asem so almost 10 years no o ma yi dia free ni ti so won ko fie no ko san kwan de no wo monti ase se sa na ekode na na me wo fofo ye chama Wontumi a na anu ada ejeri ni so won ko 20 years no ni medi ma no so e se eja no e de ne ba fi ko se kamia ko se ase politics bi ene nan fa bi ye ne san so dia o my Ghana enya de ebeko ye ne krata the national voice so eka wasamo so ewa ha me the daily analyst so at the air so eno so be pie mo krata de ma attorney general was so ekwa ye supreme court akwotena asem no so krata e twa ye said nam na office attorney general so foni so e de abava ko ne se nya de ye ton krata e san so eka no asem so ha obe pie mo man Ghana mo ase na ban ne ye atum so oba yo mampani wo kuro ma se nko ade a onko 4 times bi obekọ 5 times de be ya ubetima bo homadi ye papa ama putu nyuma koso e wo man Ghana mu ase MP so the same thing 5 years na e na won so wo be kwa ne kratai e ka wasem so e wo ha se sanso e na obepie mu won che mu ase ne se security service for no recruitment so your my Ghana must see over 6,000 and Crawford say a giant tamping womu tribi near test womu no mu tribi no enye fediagra and a crater daily analysis so elbow woman near and so me the daily searchlight at the air to so to but and not dies NPP amanu kone ba bema iseja womu betre mutin ton time no and na me no kase sanso ebe koso my Ghana must say sanso ba be ye juma and a crater esan so eka wasamo so hasia wonya daily searchlight and working card nyina bi kama so e de amaye sanso na JFK e na wo kire mu ka se de asema na se temu afo ese wotena e se de na masem e se wadi se de na masem e de ama na yakopon bo asan de wo kwa asoda koda ekoda twedi ampon kwa am ase no sa jaji na obesra da endi samanuko mi ame wo fofo ye chama Wontumi ni mani mi ono so hia justice ai munye ni free yensa wem ho e na kratai e kan wasem enso e wo ha ma me for the new crusading guide and fan sorry kratai ni nyina so ni nyina ye 4 times no enya de be kwaso bie 5 times na no na kratai so esan so ebo ho amane enso e wo the new crusading guide ne aha na mbreba kwama me de ne ensem ni nyina ebesi na sa me so dia na se ye maami asese nyankopon no ediama oh my Ghana na se na ye Germany abonten so na afen so NPP amanuko no nyankopon share that to ne bo ase enwene no de nyansa ne nimdie e de shop do se wo mna no be bodo homoden enfama NPP amanuko se de be ya nyankopon bo 2028 NPP amanuko betima fa ne to ma pefra ye maame madam Kachino Bobi nyankopon bo on the 8th August me sanso kai mo biem se oda na ba one hono man to ko na wakoto aba na de kokromoti power no ato aba ni ye papa ye edaman menhwe bonkum nhwe nifa kwaso yo bi oyo batan pa adwene power ni mo obetima boa aman NPP etima fa ne to ma pefra entisa wo kwa akoto aba na no ahwe soro hono ma number 1 men kosi utrase na utrase hono bibia ni hono ma wo kwa akohwe de afiri hono wo bon pa ye kra na wo de wani e kire so se twedi ampon kwa amembo a enti wo duru ballot paper na wa pe wo tam paper na pe na de kokromoti na wa shine na wo kwa akoto aba do wo de team e da maye maame wo number 1 hono na ne ma pa wo wade ma NPP amanuko no entimi emra mu emfa ma no yakopon bo 2020 na nkunimdie enko emfa ma ye nyina na ya sewa ba me nyina besu na me fa nsem nyina enfensi ase yakopon bo Monday yesanso ibedi nhemu e wo fidue mu ase na ya sewa
okay ATP da se sama hodra ba won krata ne mu no wodi ni nyina no asom yen metwa so e de amamu communicators ayi radio mo ba betena se na ya twetwe enkomo eye se de nam tamaklo hu nsensem ya ankrata ne nyina no etwa ba ye nipa bebre na etwa se wo monti ase ne ntia NDC amanyoko no ne ntia court no free yes said nam temaklo se won fa ne hundi na won kono na said amanfo no esifa ebo aban nechi no eno na nde kasamafo de ma aban no Felix Ofosu kwache waba bonti oba be chechensem se wonim ne ntia Ghana for court independent body akọ na wo makotena se na wo maka wo masem no wo ahwe na so wo free said nam temaklo onim ne ntia wo bi ebo na homode se wode aban ne be rere mo so osire yi papa say the government has no hand in this said nam temaklo hu sensem 10 years e wasanka sabire nka anya hwe nka wokeka kone 1 year wonsa womi yeyi ede free ne tire so osemo amoya saade ni nyina wo besere mu ye papa mu nyina mu njai court ni decision court no na akwa na asem na ye attorney general kra de wo so onti ase ne nti a appeals court kra no free ne ti saade ye appeals court kra free o besa so kra no akwa kansem ne biom ti no Felix Ofosu kwache de saade amafo ani abra wo mo che na sam kra attorney general kra beka anya no enya no kra na saade Ghana for to be edi amano wo munti no na ama attorney general no kra ba bonti a wo ba beka sa no Felix Ofosu kwache so osremo obia enyi aban ne di enfa free saade nam temaklo hu sensem nyina kam ho ne yenkwe na yentie ne nsem ne mfemra sesia.
This morning all prepared to host the Attorney General Jubilee House media briefing. No, the Court of Appeal delivered a judgment.
Online.
Tamaklo. Mejini say ote and son almost starting a press conference. No, when news broke, no, how did you receive it? Net was say what is court no quit discharge no.
The position of government on Saseweno was expressed by the Attorney General in court. Indeed, many of the responses now have been misdirected. You know what? You see, one of the things is you see on my women, and it's a betrayal in the analysis of issues that come. If the ninka say, or could them call you Meko, Emma Ponchanin to 150. There's no basis, absolutely none, not one, a zero basis to blame government for anything that the appeals court has done. But my sister, I'm for air cancer condemning government. But let me please, there's no basis for that.
Really?
What is the basis for accusing government, Obi? If an appeals court makes a ruling, how do you blame government? You are the trained lawyer, can't tell me. No, Obi, you tell me.
No, sir. On the things that happen behind the scenes, people may know.
What things have happened, Obi? What things have happened?
No, I'm not saying something has happened behind the scenes. I'm saying if something happens behind the scenes that people will not know.
No, Obi, so catch me.
Kumasi Online.
Say it publicly. What has happened behind the scenes? And then you see behind the scenes.
What is public now is that the Court of Appeal has ruled, acquitting and discharging.
So who ruled? Who ruled?
The Court of Appeal.
So who answers for the Court of Appeal's ruling?
The judiciary, of course.
So what is the basis for attacking government? So, you see, we must avoid the emotive responses. Facts were why you avoid the emotive responses. Why? Obi, another question. Was it not the judiciary of Ghana, represented by the High Court, that sentenced
Sedinam? Yes.
Only as a sentence, no. Why the case Akufo-Addo sentenced Sedina? And as NPP are buying a sentence Sedina. So how is it that when the High Court, the same judiciary, a committee will be a papa, but the same judiciary can say Yeja will be a assembly? How do we reconcile these two positions? The point is that in 2024, I think April,
yes,
High Court, a committee said dinner, and of sentencing to 10 years.
10 years. Sure.
I think the month after that, 9th May 2024, 2 clear years.
Kumasi Online.
Said in an appeal sentence. Because Attorney General, this has no court no. Ofiabemu January 2025. And Attorney General for buy. Attorney General for buy no. Oppose appeal now. Said in the court.
Yes.
And appeals court SSA date for judgment. And no more a ruling. Attorney General Babontia Bekase. He disagrees with the ruling. He believes that the High Court judgment, was sound and had merit. And he will do two things. He will file for a stay of execution, and then he will appeal.
Appeal, sure.
Obi, what else is there to do at Abanye? And what would be the basis for attacking government for this ruling? How does government bear responsibility for an appeals court ruling?
And I get the sense you vehemently disagree with Omoa Ekase, and I've read posts from some CSO players because this is not good for the optics.
Let me address the issue of optics.
Yes.
Why? The court of Ghana, or for that matter, the court of any other jurisdiction in this world, do they convict people for optics? And as they
Kumasi Online.
When Sedi was convicted, was it for optics?
No.
And how can we argue, say, because of optics, so obi differ, and my yempanin too, and as obi dibuma yempanin too. So that optics argument does not agree. With the greatest, but it's an emotional argument, not a logical one. The judicial system is set up to ensure, say, nipa a differ pay any domatu if yasi, an idea on the two if yasi. Because a human institution, the mistakes can be made. So I must say.
Yes.
So nipa na the two if yasi no. So if you say you didn't need year, a man who can say or appeal. Or appeal, two things can happen. Either say the initial rule judgment of the court will be upheld, and I say yebebwegu. So one of two outcomes. One outcome has come out today. So what can say optics are? What is optics? So because of optics, I should come and block you and put you in prison. so that I will satisfy public opinion. You and I know, and you are the practicing lawyer. Courts don't deal with public opinion. They don't. And someone they deal only with what they believe to be the facts. In fact, even appeals court ruling, you can go higher than that.
Yes.
And Obi, in this country's history, there have been many appeals court decisions that have overturned high court decisions.
Kumasi Online.
It was under the NPP in appeals court over 10.
Felix Ofosukwache and Ayeti ni semina ba watcher so was throw bibi ankasa said nam tamaklo won sensemi munyai se mode aban no e follow we san se court and the court na se won your call ni appeals court e bre wo obi memuni ade kra no call ni appeals court a wo koka na asem nti no said e mani abra mode aban ni di rewre mu na ndc na wa bem no ndc ni enu ti na ye ja no ni ade Felix Ofosukwache so sere mo court e independent body obi a emfa no ho nkohyehyehye BBM into the Yemano NC Honoma. Communicators for today, Sergio Ekasa Dema NDC Amanyo Saso and Akweku Debra one also Ekasa Edema the new patriotic party Minowamo and then the Eba Betchon Komo El Showdown to Media Sum Pacho Mema Muninano Akwaba Shonko Sergio Bibiabako.
Oh, Yamio maybe a koi sure mine moju. Said that now hitting set back like 2024. You buy na bomodi ye papa. Ama nyami nko na meka. Obi obeka na kre na nya politics no ya obeka na kre. So yeah, enye nyina na yetumi anya but we have more years to go. Until we okay.
Okay, Sergio yatia kweku.
Yeah.
Hey, udi enkamene wow.
Ijia yache ja kwa jika wesha wonsa na atem ticket ma me nka invite me mpo na nkeja me peke ntebi mfa meja we wetumi yi me ba kwa hye me nsasa ya mechia o na machia aja se aju mi hia na che na enye bibia se no ba me ma ha nyina ne se misuru se bia me ba ha na ma be kasa na me 1 year na me 2 years bidie ebi ana makutwa ne nsa woni efize se no aban we eye NDC ne His Excellency John Dramani Mahama aban o mama Ghana fo se wo kasa na kasa ne nya o muda o wa ni abeso page ene ho ani e do ko se high court se infa wu kumasi no ni be bia do be ko concran me samra ye beso mi mode ma concran me se kodwodabo onin kran lorry fe se kura ya sa to kran lorry fe mu enka ne no de no nim se nenti be se ye ko 1.9 almost 200
hey fi ha concran ye 1.9 ananye kumase asem na woki
kumase asem na make yin
fi kumase e concran
obi sa asafo VIP for
100
o de ma men kama asem enti ba uhu mi ache mi nyina no jana me bo me sese o ba bia se mi suro me bo me ho ban ye se to ano na reka enti se no me to ma no na reka afi na be wo yi kuma kwem se ye se me mra na me so me kire ma adwene no me kan de be ya ban ne de nanso aban nim se ka bi ma menka bia me nya sa na ye no enti mi nua hu mi acha enu tina hu mi acha
yo eyasa abrewe yi poma kwemu ennade wasore efri we kura ababetra se ababe me ho
say your mama and that's what power why is he out
say osisi abrewa na yi poma no kwemu
ma menka kire no no crofo I think say one of more executives crowd can say you can say freedom of speech and sebi and yensem and to speak, criticize the government with facts with kawadwi oti also be ambechin but you don't insult and threaten people. That is not democracy. Omuna say they are the fathers of democracy but still they have not lost omunim the democracy.
Okay, and anu ye na kweku what mreno kwa yenremu with your topics for discussion. Court of Appeal acquits and discharges former Maslok CEO said the nam Temaklo. Mama Shasie and fen free Sergio Mama Shasie free. Court of Appeal.
Okay, I think that Mencha NDC4 and Penny for more buying no more party from the president vice president to the last person. Na me wan share sui, me friend share sui, me fa sa kwenye share su for NDC members.
Okay.
Kankanu NDC branch executives are you munanu ya. Me momu congratulations and so. Na me share your chairman of fire. He's the chairman of the constituency and then managing director our Kumasi City Market.
Okay.
Now me kase we are practicing a democracy.
Okay.
And the obia wo kwan under Article 19 for fair trial.
Okay.
Na trial nso ba na judgment ba na ubunju so a you know where to go.
Yeah.
And you be na show.
Okay.
So ojitum say ukọ appeal na abedi bim and ukọ appeal na abedi for then that decision there would
okay.
Government has done its work. Former government no eyo mwejuma a trying in absentia. It wasn't in this country.
Yeah.
But you dinasem. Mrane mahon kwan e dinitum. The same mrana e mahon kwan say officer no because ne bia facts no was not established, you know, to convict somebody through criminal offense. Also proved beyond all reasonable doubt. No officers are burden of proof. No, the prosecutors were not able to perform that duty. Now there is opportunity for appellate court. No, but it is in order. The same democracy give room for that. And now, appeal court, one judge penetrance, a minimum of 3 judges in a transfer. Then no more offense, no more say beer. It can be technicalities. It can be that you didn't actually prove beyond all reasonable doubt. It can be anything. Now, omu make a decision. The decision is only 2. Either say you back quit, and now you're discharging, and I say you would uphold the court no any kind. And that is what happened. Okay. In fact, these issues say, what democracy now practice where you expect that these things can happen. In fact, my who say, but let me tell him before I even start that even under NPP, they were acquitted, discharged and acquittal. Yewra atu forcing. Any yewra jepa. Omudina sema omudine koba. Oko appeal court no. Appeal court acquitted. That was in 2004 June. Okay. That is democracy. That time obi ambo President Akufo-Addo subuo se waye bibi anase waye bibi. Since amenu kasei. Unim se nanu ina convicted Wontumi se o tu galamse chen abuobia wa USA anyame na make court ne kai and since amenu kasei nkrofo mo atwempen ne paper chiro tenten amo abe argument they are in court they are in appeal court so mo appeal court
but we all know Chairman Wontumi's case wasn't because he was doing galamsey.
Yes, I am saying that it is he was prosecuted under the Offences Act.
Okay.
And whether you would discuss and answer ukum nipa and answer uye galamsey, which is front on the laws of this country, right? And yes, civil case. It is all offense, criminal offense, which is offense also called jail. And they are in court looking to appeal. And when Sebi Nyame Fasamba acquitted Wontumi, would they come and blame the government? So these people, they only speak when it suits them. By any name, say NPP. Since your mukasa, it said they don't. It has no weight, and they only speak. And I'm telling you that right now, somewhere Abano has government that believe in accountability. You be processes. Where do we complete the processes? The Attorney General has instructed state prosecutors to take the matter to Supreme Court for appeal. Online. And we believe that it was a appeal. Now you heard the Supreme Court because the appeal court spoke about technicalities and other matters. I have not gotten the total judgment, but what we heard, we believe that when we appeal, even though I will never deny that he's not an NDC member, but if you have done something wrong, you anticipate xenophobia, obia diska wi na ya chine de ne koyoko investigation na encrophobia ko tratra former role on what it from we are not like that. If we believe that you have done something wrong, we will hold her accountable, and that is why almost a time by Ansana Wontumi Bagana, he was relaxing, enjoying her life in abroad in US. Were they able to bring her? They couldn't do that. That ye negotiating with US are buying a man Keno Forata. In fact, Keno Forata, according to Auditor General report, SML infractions say 1.5 billion. We need 90 million Ghana. We are talking about 1.5 billion in just one contract. And they have no clue, and I said they are not interested in bringing Kenofara to come and face justice. But when it goes, against them, then they begin to talk. So,
all right, Sergio.
And one of Babaka, you train why a meeting say can say no one of Babaka.
Okay, quick, Deborah. I mean, take on this issue.
Message will be.
Kumasi online.
Na machia ya chef for Majibro mo share Kumasi online TV. And every anyway. Na machia NPP manyina enkanka Michael Osei Boateng Pope ono na NPP etu ahene ne asi ahene fo ne se waye bi pen owosuahunu no wonimdie a sebe ode boaboa mabuna no nti no onfa ne nimdie ne suahunu mu emra na onfa meboa party ne emu aboa mabunu na no e national eba national na oba ashanti region so a se de da bia me nipa bia meje obi asebe wasua de no onim de na onim ye edi which is experience or more experience no me was meje sankrofo ni di me pesa sankrofo no because politics ya grow bia asebe uni experience a ni especially o frefre dom into oba ashanti region abrante bia currently on we say okay you two no bet on na ye afano southeast constituency youth organizer in cancer baby na ho tedin pa ankrofo de nim ni acid ono so na mesre Ashanti region etu ahene ne asi ahene fo se ye pese party no ye beje tumi afri nkontompo na braba fo nsem aban yi na ye de tumi na ma in cancer acid e wo sa kwan no so
okay
ya hwe Nigeria philosopher bi make quote o say when a nation pardons its criminals faster than it rewards its heroes, it teaches the next generation that corruption is not a crime, but a career. Omaya sebe, ode akromfo, ana tuturafo, ebono yede che omontemo no. E kire nchirima se an boni hu onfaso chen adwumaden. Ya aban we opposition na His Excellency Dr. John Dramani Mahama opposition o magana for ti ase se oba o share ye judicial system na NDC fo e wo susua menu mienu ne Sergio ni musem se sa na John Mahama o bonto a kire Ghana fo opetumi afi Ghana fo no ka kire Ghana fo ne NDC fo se oba Ghana Bar Association NDC fo a mo wo so no ye den esua oba any oba ba be lodi your court no with NDC party faithfuls and no kure unim His Excellency John Dramani Mahama baye within 2 years kwa on share den nyane years unim wa make 120 judicial appointments who breaking it down wa unim bibi uko Supreme Court wa make appointment of 10 judges. In the 8 years of Akufo-Addo, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama criticized the recruitment of 8 judges in the entire 8 years of Akufo-Addo. And so by within 2 years, we're making 10 judges. Okwa appeals court in Kwa, we're making almost 52 judges. So what you say? I didn't make us say. And then NDC are buying under His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Wamagana for what you say? So Uya Bonia. Mu adwane na amanone na bia be kwakopɛ ho aba ho adwa na akɔbɔ ho adwa wa ban ba no asa aba wa ban be yi free court onu ne tia be kasa asemu maami ya eneye ka ne ho asemi eye sedinam ationu dai tamakulu hwɛ mesisenka minisuo te se poa on kamiso ma me mangana esa ndwirim ketase hye His Excellency John Dramani Mahama obon to oka so oba be yefre bibi ora oba ora not yase I'll be ora nim enye operation recover all to recover no for NPP for nko but oba arunuma NDC for a release all NDC persons obi a wadi o man yi dream sikakitiri die 500 million Ghana cedis 500 million Ghana cedis.
I think you should be correcting him.
Mananunsi na ode nanusi kweku yanko.
Where do you get that figure?
Sergio on said be no but me no Sergio ba show you so on na interact me
but
it's not fair Dabi it's not fair.
We'll see what the Sergio, but how much?
Me say 500 million Ghana cedis.
He would explain that
according to the charges it's 90 million. Why do you get the 500?
Debra yanko.
Sergio me say 500 million Ghana cedis ena maami wadi Ghana dwirim na mra ya sha ase ye toto na no ena oso yare wo kwa manane akwa akogye ayare hwe okwa ntwa na ode ne ho kawura odwane ye ena court ne se dabi se wadwane kura na enya wuni akwa ne se yebedi wa asem ena ebubo no na wo twen ya ma wa ban ba tumi mebedi tumi abenwa tena so ansana NDC for kofa ofri amano ne de waba na oni bibi enye say US one on one de ne pe ba yo na say NDC abai ne kofa ne ba yo.
Okay.
A court of competence jurisdiction in the United States and the bomb ami ba say there bi jurim ne keta se sha wadi woman no kone koyi wo ho ano ye de bi fra brochire ba ye no oni bibi NDC for koped dan kama siesie mu de mpasi mu mama mi tina mu edo John ho o dan ne no wan ne anopa bia no otwati e wa bre wo say court na hye ne se wo so kokoda afiase
but say yeah interior minister be catch Ghana for nyina say ya dia wo dancer wom so why are you coming back to say
emrebe edina in interior minister be catch Ghana for say wo dancer wom
less than 3 months it was when the issue started raising and obeka say those things said the name e wo fie ne entesa obeso hu na konsawo na said the name temaklo
na ya say Joe kan sembi o say ayi ya chama Wontumi atum because chama Wontumi o ye galamse gidigidi court asema de che galam chama Wontumi tum yes chama Wontumi o ye galamse yes o ye ni
yes o de concession
ama ne concession ama nkrofa ba ye abedigi so Debi that oh no me asema o kan no Sergio
What is the difference?
Sergio asema o kan no asema o kan no say court say chama Wontumi ye galamse of which asema court dey ba out no nyesa na won so o kan no Sergio Mami di Ghana dream a Ghana krono to a tune of 500 million Ghana cedis.
Okay, so that 500 million we are now what church you?
Good. Mami church you. Mami samra no ye maslok CU. Ebo microfinance company bibosia. Ewo Kumasi he ya ye friend no Oba Tampa microfinance. Na omosha abosia na omobo ye no. Omosha ensimu amame dia si hu no omuntimi nya dan entua ana mo ka kire masorofo se da bi se sika a wo dia ma ye dia yentimi ntua eni sa dia ye do sika ebre oni masema amame ne ka kire mo asesi you o ka kire mo se eni sa dia se sika no dia bre mo in check no on pe check biom omonyi sika no mfa ngu Ghana must go bag mu o penny physical cash ana mo diko sia no enkran da bi o oman mu ha oman Ghana mu ayati kura no se obi e de se sika twitwiri die yi ana se obi de se sika twitwiri die yi e di juma enye bank na wo se fa edu ba ge se 500 million ni nyina na ode na Ghana must go ni nyina mu na ode koya account edu ba ge se bi anfa ni saase o de anfa ni se proving without a doubt o ye innocent edu ba ge se bi anfa ni saase o make account ye audit no se de e wo se auditors e audit ne fa Uni mebi maami kro ya isamra no ye maslok CU. Okoto cars nkwa 350 ema GPLT for. GPLT for e reject car no. Omo reject car no ni maso mo ka che maami. Omo se cars no eboa maami ne se o de toss a cars no. Maami no wa overprice no. And this is the individual enne NDC for ne His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ban. Ese maame no onye eboni bia onko fie no onko da no ondwodwo no ho na chama Wontumi a yes see ono de ono no owo ni legal concession legal license on fan to a former goodie na obi akodi di so enipa na okodi di na sa ase ne so na na otifi a wadwede no hu enso chama wontumi dansa wam sesi ame no wokase. This is the double standard of the NDC government. And then Sergio Tia no defend this as Semuya. Sergio, what's our more you have to bow your head in shame.
But he said, sir, Supreme Court, now say they are definitely going to appeal again because also on more NDC. You can say you have been or the panel right to say you
have been acquitted.
You say you have been. Sergio, why are you doing that?
But attacking me, I'm not the subject matter.
Attacking you, have I attacked you?
I mean, I guess
if you are here to defend,
I've given you constitutional provisions.
Look, if say court say you have been acquitted, if court say,
Sergio,
take my name out. Is that how you?
I kept quiet. What's my coaching papers?
Yes,
I kept quiet.
But you say as I just quote. When I quote the constitution, buy my head in shame.
No, not. But if you are defending such corruption,
did I defend
such corrupt activities by this woman? You have to buy your head in
shame. He was convicted because he's corrupt, according to the first court, and he went for appeal, and the same court, judicially, acquitted her. And now we are going to
in law.
So what is his point?
Because say you have been acquitted and discharged. Now yes, what do you know? It
is not true. You can go for appeal.
Hey, the Attorney General should spare Ghanaians the time.
You understand?
This settings, this optics, Ghanaians they should accord us a certain level of respect.
And moreover, her case is between Attorney General, that is the states. And then the Attorney General should also come out and tell us, say, or Sanso call for appeal, and no crash Chigana for your son.
Me say, yes, this will boost your opinion, Obama on the Buddha, shall coin of us to tuno. A buy wish a bar bear move for, and I'm a geek can catch us say, Name crow for now, a buying crow for years to say, or money NDC, a buy NDC as a political party, Eddie, you may be, or Baby, you almost something in a few court, if you be only prosecute. After forcing and Japan versus the states, what happened? No, Kase, you deny them. No, the Attorney General went to the Supreme Court. Then go for them. Okay, then the current Attorney General, Ebaba knowledge prosecute. Your friend is saying, Opuni doctor, Opuni Coco board, and forwarders obey if you go to the extent say a brand TBT amanone. Prior to 2024, and I am almost here the Atema Bagana politics, but the originators of said the Atema they make an what you say, and then Kevin tell it to me about my Muno police escort. Esan say, Obia court, and Johnson Eddie a yaton so say, or you're a criminal of the law, or by an moko sign it to a court.
Online.
You get it? So this current NDC government and I'm more to ne kwaya omo fa subuga na man no sabi omo fa ebuo kakrama yen otimamufuo no na de omo ye no yenim
yatia eberem wo your next topic party delegate system banned from banned this is coming from Supreme Court and about 1 minute I can't just 10 minutes
for the record. Supreme Court judges in this country they can go for retirement and the president any president has the power to appoint. NPP free power na Supreme Court judges 15. Now I can't appoint TB Egwa enya approve. Until Yewra John Dramama has not added anything. They are currently 19. We learn, but when we come to on radio and speak as if we don't read before we come, it's marveling. And you attack me. I'm just telling you that right now as we pick Supreme Court judges, they are 19. And DC came to meet your friends 15. So where is the 10 you're talking about? When they go on retirement, we have to replace them. And again, let me put this on record. Atuforsen, any Japa was not, they did not get any report fight. They were acquitted and discharged in 2024. I can give you the link. Go and read. You don't read them. Please. I said that who acquitted them? Of Ghana.
The Attorney General says he's not interested in the case anymore. The Attorney General says. I said 2024.
2024, yes.
Who said he's not interested in? Where?
Read it.
No, don't do that, Sergio. Don't do
that. Please. I speak Sergio. I'm not the one you write, but you don't read before you.
Oh,
that's the problem of you is that.
You see,
listen, read here.
You see these days.
Read. Read.
The issue is, listen.
Let me zoom in for you to see the date. Tuesday, 30th July, 2024. They were acquitted and discharged.
So which case? I won't read anything.
You will read
so
what?
Which case?
The reason you don't read is your problem. Because you don't read, you're throwing dust in people's eyes.
You say I'm attacking you, but right now you are the one.
Listen, the point is that why should you even say?
Listen to me.
Listen to me. And said these people were acquitted and discharged in 2024.
Listen to me.
And you are reading a communicator.
Sergio
doesn't even know this fact.
Sergio,
and you keep on attacking people.
Are you trying to tell me that Attorney General Dominic Agine didn't say he's not interested in the Japan and forcing issues?
When he came, this matter, please. So if please, don't mislead.
Why is it that the current Attorney General will come and tell you, say, this is the issue?
Where did he say that he has no interest in Japan and if I'm saying forcing case?
Are you trying to tell me?
You don't read. Try and read small, because the book and the pen you have here is supposed to be factual, but you wrote only falsehood. That's what you wrote here. This is what I'm telling. Google anywhere and prove me wrong. I'm sitting here. Please, when we come on radio, you see MPP only make noise when they are in opposition. You don't even know that under your own government and opposition members were acquitted and discharged because of rule of law. You don't even know that, and you are here, and you yourself, your party is in appeal court seeking to release Wontumi, who was convicted for 20 years. And you talk plenty, but the plenty you talk, people are listening, but they don't understand because they can also read. Please, let's stop these things. When they give you the opportunity, what did you do to Ghana?
Okay, so the official notice, Attorney General and Minister of Justice, Dr. Dominic Ayin, filed the paperwork explicitly stating that the Republic does not intend further to prosecute the appeal, but that the Republic abandons all further proceedings with respect to this matter. Now, just say asama kweku eka yeno eyadia eyeno kwe.
Please, I am saying that read whether they were acquitted in 2024.
Of course,
that's what I'm telling you. So what?
Which court?
I said I have given you the link. I thought you were going to prove me wrong.
Listen. Look, media who can get and he said, you know the reason.
I'm saying that I mean you about what you're saying.
Oh, Sergio,
general sentence. He filed no report in the case of opening. I agree. He filed no report on the other, but not at all.
I know.
That lies. It's total falsehood. I'll give you the link. Why do you read it? Google. Your friend said, when was Atuforsen and Japa acquitted?
Atuforsen was acquitted and discharged
when was
in
the
2024.
Mm-hmm. Oh, come on, lie here.
We don't
just come here and talk.
Last and final topic for discussion.
In your own government, they were acquitted and discharged.
Party delegates.
Was it that Akufo discharged them? You speak, you don't read.
But
let's go.
Party delegate system band. Your last and final topic in here.
Oh, my sister. It is rule of law.
Okay.
3 prominent Ghanaians in the name of Dr. Nyawo Tamokro of MPP, Professor Frimpong Boateng of MPP, and then Dr. Nyoma of the NDC went to court to challenge, because they have realized that MPP 4 at the internal election at Dani Sikasem. Obetina yesi obi todam or delegate. Meanwhile, ye are meanwhile ye go to abano. Inye delegate. We don't get anything. They make a note here say. Enti say parliamentary and presidential idea. It falls on Article 55 clause 5. What is Article 55 clause 5 saying? That Obian to then to decide on their leaders. And these two candidates, they are not like they are internal party executives. After all, when you take your fridges, when you take your television set, when you take your millions as pertain in MPP, you have to put these candidates for public elections. That also what you na obin to about for free. And until I'm penny for a court. And the Supreme Court ruled that those 2 elections are presidential promise, parliamentary promise. Yenyi delegate system in. But let me put this on record. Here NDC, we have been almost close to that. Do you know that say Ubeba Beye presidential candidate, ye branch executives 999 etwaba. but it's also in the case of NPP. Yeah, delegate no, a base no soon. NPP. I think they have about 288,000, right? Yeah. We are almost close to 600,000. And yeah, we welcome. Even though we believe that it's costly, also to fund for to print for. It is not public funding. I believe that it is costly, but democracy is what? Costly. So if you are a serious political party, now if tough registration, they can budget that money. Na atumia buama obia omo members nyina omo expand na ya to aba na ye be wie no na obia tene ho ase. In fact, omo kra de omo ade kan ayi flag bearer dada. And this ruling no Yamo Obia party be a window of about 1 year. Yeah. So 1 year is enough time for every political party to do some amendment into their constitution and make sure they expand there. So I don't have much to say. I think it's a rule of law, and then it is under the government of John Dramani Mama. This thing is happening, and I welcome it. It's something that I will not have problem with it.
Okay,
I think so. Yeah, but sometimes. Said the answer you can say you book you see sometimes it's not about you speaking certain things. Okay. Attorney General abandons appeal against autoforcing.
Oh, but this one I
said. No. Me person man here where say. So okay say me asem a make ano enimu no. I am saying say Dr. Dominic Akrutinga Azine abandons the appeal against autoforcing. No, if you are a state prosecutor, no. Sergio.
What appeal again?
No. Oh, say that no. Me first 5 minutes. I can choose not to talk about the second.
Oh, no problem.
But if we educate the public. You get it? You made a lot of disparaging comments. I kept quiet because I was making the facts. And look, on 24th January of last year, 2025, 29th January 2025, I say the Attorney General, Dr. Dominic Akrutinga Ayine, has decided not to pursue an appeal at the Supreme Court against the acquittal of Dr. Kesiel Atoforsin. Look, over the 4 paragraphs. Now, say, please take note that the Republic, having previously served notice of appeal to appeal to the court against the judgment delivered by the Court of Appeal on the 30th day of July 2024, of which he was acquitted by the High Court in 2024, but yet the former Attorney General go ahead to appeal that decision. And if you are an Attorney General and you say you have only what they are found because Ghana Sikana Ayram Onfa. Is that what you are trying to tell us?
Oh, yeah.
Good. It's what I'm trying to say. Say, you're acquitting. Yes, the court has acquitted him. Meanwhile, an appeal was filed against him. You get it?
I listen to him. That's the contradictions I talk about. Look, he first of all says Attorney General filing non-protocol in the Atuforcing case.
I made a statement.
Listen, you are not listening to yourself. That is their style. They don't listen. Who say you're filing null? Now you are saying you're talking about appeal.
No, you are heckling.
Make that you say he was acquitted, and you say Attorney General. You were emphatic. Please, you were emphatic. When you are speaking, write down what you.
You are heckling.
Who say you're filing null protocol in the Atuforcing case? And I make that you say he was. In the other case, yes.
Okay, so
this one,
abandon the case.
Please. You read it and you said that the Attorney General never filed an appeal.
No. Assuming
what's the one filing appeal?
Assuming, say,
yes. Yes.
But okay, so
the acquittal came in July. What was Dami doing? What was Dami doing for 6 months? No, yeah, then.
6 months.
No, yeah, then. You don't even know. You are not even taking responsibility. Contradictions. Listen. The ruling came in July.
July 2 minutes.
July 2024. What was the Attorney General Godfrey Dami?
Are you going to give me my time? I think that
please
with the Supreme Court.
Yeah, sorry.
With the Supreme
and you've not said anything at all.
But on the sound there off to the
with the Supreme Court, the way always hear claiming, I don't know. I don't mean the with the Supreme Court issue.
Please.
I think that it is a step in the right direction because looking at this delegate system, it is becoming more moneycracy. People are taking advantage of the system to just siphon money from the system.
Okay.
But the issue is, how is the Supreme Court's enema be no mode be go akwema ebe boa se de be ya the kwanya ebe fa so a ye betimi implement sa enema we nyina. You see, I am against the delegate system. I am against the delegate system. You will chrome here no because John Mahama fan is very fair ma ye nkoto aba. So kai say yes. And you know make it say to NPP for na Nyahota Makuro NPP ni. He was a founding father of the NPP. Currently as it stands now, he is not an NPP member in good standard.
Because so he doesn't pay his dues.
Yes, he's not even an MPP member. Because you can't go out there to tarnish the party of which you claim you are a member. It's okay say Nyahota Makuro is an MPP member. What you say Nyahota Makuro is an MPP member. Who to me banam beka cho say oh NDC niya. Yes, because you are here defending the NDC, whether right or wrong. You get it? Oh, Sergio, stop that. Oh, and why are you doing this today?
His sound is off.
No, but why come? Yes, I know you are making me. I'm making myself. So what I say? So these people, maybe a Professor Pimpom Boateng and Nancy, I can't say no one also crying. Some of this public outbursts, no, but well, media say, oh no, he was a party, member who recently has a name about community. But look. And the core to it doesn't bow down to only NPP. It boils down to the entire political divide, both NPP and DC. They pay their way out. You can imagine, yes, we are MP. Your coalition is a romance come and and so part of the majority. You get it? Yes, I'm telling of. Though Min Kasebia, Wakoye romance come, but that is the allegation that has been leveled against him. And he said, Yakasi, this is Kasamnechi, 9 delegates in a way. We are not going to get the right people to man, the affairs of this country. I think it's a step in the right direction. Okay, my comment session now say recruits or say yes, an individual who has been acquitted and discharged can face an appeal by the Attorney General, but only if that acquittal came from a lower appellate court. This is what Gogo says. Okay, the mistakes that the judiciary system was wrong because certain lawyers had over 20 months to appeal. This gave them the opportunity to study the case and punch heavily holes in the verdict. It's unfortunate the court didn't abolish the up-down delegate voting. Top-to-down delegate voting. That's Baumia used to jump onto the elephant, which is struggling at the opposition and keeps on drinking poison. Rico's comments and no Emilia's comment. Nana Yasewa now agree with me why God should ban this country. We are all useless. Hey Emilia, MCA NF ya comments ni bi abeba no. And I'm making kind no ede amam no emre enya aye be Sergio or your NDC communication team member saso and akweku Debra eye NPP communication team member Jumeko biada Roma and Mitumi Eddie Jumedi ebe somom Danis garage ye ko weekend die ope ka etia popa atode amu be kwa yie mu be kwa wedding ni ade nyina no fa weni kire Danis garage bana beje o cars no say ye lunch na opa Tacoma V8 ene de sika ho nyina no wo mu obi wo mu showroom so de enye yira kwan kra me pa chokumasi asokwa wo mu ni TI Amas na edi inhwenim cars ne de nkrata agusu de bia me kasa asem we say uti sika to ade no ato ade papa prekwento ka bia be kwa wieche na custom officers tata o se ka we de fa we bi se chi ne be pie mu o man Ghana na fi sika twitwi dia wo de atoka ne nyina na sika ne nyina no ahye wabo ka susuro da bi that is garage de o cars no papa if nsuo so ne ba ye nkrata so egusu a wo to ya wo nkrata safata ne ade nyina no ye de ebema 0550623377 o wetimi afred Danis garage number so na ka bia wo pe bia no wo mo ede ama police ban for so asomasi and then metumi di show down chumedie no ababe so man and efia da TV besi eboja ye mo amuko boja ye nyina no fa weni kire any pharmaceutical shop and as a chemist shop na kwaje eye police bam ko sisi ne ma no wie na aprapra na siesie na eja ye do to woni ebosum sa wo mu so wia ba wie na honam nyina no na mututu me pa cho wuji bia ahu no asama ye de massage o come away 5-10 minutes na just bibia no ejirejina na so ankasa ye so ye ni baby akwa ye kwa akode na say whether no
ɛyɛ na emu onyu ankasa nti yɛn so yɛbɛtɔ bi na yankasa yɛ mu nso ne yɛde asrasra yɛ ho ne yɛsasabro ne nyinaa no etumi etu akɔmo a mopɛ ne dudu etu no kopie mu Misty Herbal Center Imam Kumase kɔna kɔgye odi 0244582993 obetumi afrɛ wɔ mo wɔ numbers so mamida production team ne nyinaa se hana ATP sama hodo eba won krata ne modebe so me camera ne MCA kwajo yeboa ene achua sapoma wo mo sound adwuma ene twegu yem executive producer Mr. Daniel yeboa meso am tena dwem ene dwumede eba so mo medi ene nana ya se wanyame yadoma Monday exactly 2 p.m. yeba sansu edi ehia. Stay safe and enjoy your weekend makramo.